I have really come to the conclusion that this organization is stupid. And I think Kyrie Irving is one of the most talented players we have ever seen in the NBA since Allen Iverson. He's that type of player. Allen Iverson, who took the 76ers on his own back to the NBA Finals. Didn't win, but took them all the way to the NBA Finals. Kyrie Irving is not a guy that you can trust, that you can have him carry a team all the way to an NBA Finals. As a matter of fact, he believes the earth is flat. I believe some of the things that he has said has been disgraceful, despicable. And now you're hearing the Nets are likely to give Kyrie Irving a max contract going into 2023. What does that spell for the Brooklyn Nets? Horror. Idiocy. The organization doesn't really care about the fans and where this organization needs to be. And that is a championship competitive team. And I know what you guys are going to say. They're the 4th seed right now in the Eastern Conference. Kevin Durant is getting older. It's another month that Kevin Durant is going to miss, maybe 2 months. And do you trust that Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can carry this team until Kevin Durant comes back? And they probably will, because the Eastern Conference, it's really top heavy. The bottom end of it is not that good, but that doesn't help the Brooklyn Nets if they're a 6 or 7 seed and they got to skim right into the playoffs and hope they don't have to play the Boston Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks. They don't want to be at 7 or 8 going into the playoffs, because that's an easy way out of the playoffs. They want to be at 4 or 3. That's where the Brooklyn Nets want to be. Now you're hearing stories that they want to pay Kyrie Irving max money. It just doesn't make sense. I know what you're going to say about this. Well, who are they going to add if they let Kyrie Irving go? How many point guards are as good as Kyrie Irving? Less than a handful. But you don't have to deal with the off-the-court craziness by Kyrie Irving. And yes, Kyrie Irving's been better ever since that whole anti-Semitic view of a movie and what he wanted people to watch through Twitter. And it was disgraceful, and I don't want to get into that. But knowing that and seeing everything that he has done year after year since he's come to the Brooklyn Nets, it would scare you if you're a season ticket holder, if you were the owner, that if you give Kyrie Irving a 5-year deal worth about $260 million, this guy isn't going to cause more problems in the next 5 years than he has in the last 3.
This is the same guy in Kyrie Irving, too, that wanted to be the highest paid player in the league. Yeah, good luck with that, with all the issues you've had off the court. It doesn't create good team culture, chemistry. Guys might want to come in there because it's New York, but how can you trust them? Ben Simmons is overpaid and always hurt. Kevin Durant is always hurt, and he's on his 2nd straight year with an MCL injury. There's better things that they can do with that kind of money. It might not even be just one player. It might be 2 quality players that aren't max contract players, because both on the court, when he's the number 1 option, he hasn't been performing greatly. The Celtics, he had a couple good years, but he was underperforming in certain ones too. And they were better without him in the playoffs. When he got hurt, they played better. They went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And same kind of thing with the Nets. When Kevin Durant was hurt, Kyrie Irving really hasn't stepped up as the number 1 option. He's really only benefited with KD and LeBron and strive from there. So there's just a lot of things not to trust. And you really want a guy that says all the stupid crap that he says leading your team.
It is a stupid move by the Brooklyn Nets. Look what the Knicks did with Jalen Brunson. They gave him a 4-year deal worth about $106 million. Look what Jalen Brunson is doing right now for the New York Knicks. He's been one of the best pickups in the offseason, and he's been the best player for the New York Knicks. And I just don't believe Kyrie Irving is the future to the Brooklyn Nets and their chances of winning a championship. Speaking of the New York Knicks, they're going to be missing their best defensive player, their center, Mitchell Robinson, who'll be out 3 to 4 weeks with a fractured thumb. Mitchell Robinson can't stay healthy. He is a fantastic defensive player. He's one of the best down-low defensive players in the NBA. It's starting to make me worry. They gave him a 4-year contract in the offseason. It's an affordable contract. They can move the contract if he does play well, and he was playing well this year. But who's going to want him? Since he's come into the NBA, every single year, he's had a significant injury that set him back 20 games. It cannot happen. If the Knicks have a chance to make the playoffs, you saw what they did against the Hawks the other day. They had no defense. They had nobody down low that can defend anybody to the hole. They need that big body that can block. They did it with Nerlens Noel when he was there. Mitchell Robinson played a big part when he came back when Nerlens Noel was running and gunning defensively. Nerlens Noel was the best blocker in the league when he was on the Knicks. So you look at Mitchell Robinson now, this is going to start to worry you as a Knicks fan, because without him, you have to depend on guys like Julius Randle playing defense. I don't trust Julius Randle for anything. By the way, Obi Toppin needs to play more. I don't know what Tom Thibodeau is doing. This guy is a better defensive player than Julius Randle. This guy's a high-flying team player. Why is this guy only getting 16 minutes a game? He should be playing at least 27 minutes a game. He's a young kid, and he's at that level where you should be showing off.